Good morning, everyone. Doing a little ring of fire worship right now. You can see I'm lighting my torches. This is going to be quick. This is going to be a fiery response and add-on to what I'm discussing already with the Yos. And I'm being upfront with the problem of the Doom families and the dissemination of royal seed and the Holocaust of royal seed that takes place in America, even with things like the slavery of blacks, the flip script that goes on, okay? Royal seed get involved in a folly, tolerating color distinctions that don't have any real bearing except to allow doomed seed and envious seed to blend with those they envy in order to ruin them, okay? The basic premise is Cain and Abel are the same color, okay? So then it's a false dichotomy. But the problem is when you yoke up people with the same color that are absolute enemies otherwise, you got a major problem. Okay, so once again, it's not about me. So I'm going to actually put the focus on the fire worship. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these basically runes sitting around, and each have torches on it. So it's like a double form of fire worship, ring of fire. And of course, we give the worship to God, the consuming fire in the center. So then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms in the center. And you can see the goddess in the middle, okay, of the rune of Zeus, okay. And this is literally the hate rune. Because this hate rune, I'm making a statement condemning all Doom rune families, those who envy us. This is against the Cains, okay? And so I'm going to give you a deep statement about the warnings that went on in Britain, okay, that I was able to see on film about the Yost family, that we were warned in Britain not to associate with them, okay, if they had escaped to America. What was the video? A Yost male using the book Necronomicon, which I discussed already, is a microcomputer to control the universe, okay, taking a royal seed woman that was absolutely beautiful white European, who, to be honest with you, was extremely beautiful, a lot like Scarlett Johansson. He used the book to open up a black hole under him and the wife, hung her from a yost, and made her, while she hung under the yost, under terror, he condemned her with all the statements out of the book of Necronomicon against Ishtar, as I said they do, and made her confess to all his sins. And the worst part was, he had been a total lout as a husband. He had cheated on her, beat her, abused her, and gotten over on her, had taken all her money. He made her, while she hung over this black hole that Necronomicon gave him power to open, confess to all his sins and admit to it. That was the worst part. Then what happened when it was over? He dropped her in and let her fall in this black hole, and with such disregard that it was as less as if he was looking at a piece of stench. This absolutely glorious royal sea woman, that this Yost lout that was of Colin's lineage, I wouldn't be surprised if it's his grandfather or something, literally did the same thing to a woman that almost looked like Scarlett. It might have been a Johansson. This is what I saw on film, okay? This is what I'm telling you about, and this is why I'm putting this hate rune, okay, against the Yost family and against all you Gowans, you Chews, and all of you Doom runes that came over here to do on us blacks, you Hitlers, and the superior seat, whites like the Johansons, all of the good people, the despisers of them that are good. This hate rune is against you forever. It says truce breaker. It says bad blood. It is what you people initiated against us. It's not what we did to you. Abel didn't initiate violence against Cain. Cain did it against Abel. So this hate rune is against you all forever, as is the fire, okay? And never forgiveness for the wrong done to that royal seed woman, okay, and to the pretense, okay? Because like I said, the Disney affair dragged out long enough, okay? You're talking July this shit came out. It's October. She just settled, okay? Colin Yost has shown himself to be a fraud. So you can talk shit all y'all want to, whoever you want to. He showed himself to be a fraud. It's too late. You can't defend the man. He's cold busted, so don't even try it. Colin Yost is cold busted. Colin Yost is cold busted, deal with it. You can get mad, whatever. He's cold busted, he's a fake, okay? It's what the Yosts do. They make the women tolerate this stuff, and it was the end of that woman ended up being stuck on a Yost over a black hole by the power of Necronomicon and tossed in after the man made her confess to all his sins and take the blame for it. Then he threw her in and did it with such disregard, and she had been nothing but loyal to him. It was basically considered stay away from these men. They went to America because that's where the doom runes hide. That's the reputation this country has, that the most rotten, no good men and families go to America to exploit superior sea people. So I'm just telling you the straight up truth, okay? Deal with it, okay? It is what it is, all right? It is what it is, okay? You don't like what I have to say? It is what it is. You see the fire burning? This is the reality of the truth, okay? Our God is a consuming fire, okay? I burn for the truth, okay? I'm not pale, dead, and lukewarm about the truth. You need to love yourselves, and you need to face the facts. And like I said, she may never see this video, but someone needs to tell her the truth, okay? Because it's going to get posted on YouTube and on Instagram, as always. It needs to be dealt with. These doomed families we need to deal with, okay? Y'all need to face the truth and deal with what goes on with these families. Because as I said before, when these women get held up, the men use Necronomicon, and I'm going to give you a perfect example of the power of the book. I was in a bookstore. A young woman that worked there told me her father was reading it recently, and while he was reading it, they had 6 cats. All 6 cats walked up to him and lined up in order like Nazi freaking troops, like stormtroopers, at attention. While he was reading a book. Whole family shocked. Like, that's the power this book has. It does the same to a woman. In the book Necronomicon, the Yost man took it and used it and put this rural sea woman completely under mind control, because it goes past your nerve centers into the corks of your body and controls you in a way you don't have power. Okay? And the scripture says, silly women, weak women. What it means is when you're weak for that man, when you trust him. Like the song SWV. When you sing that to a creep, you're doomed. Okay? That song, I Get Weak, the other song, Belinda Carlisle, when you sing that to a creep, you're done. You're going to have a hard time escaping anything. He'll stand right on top of you and take you to the abyss when he dies. Okay? So your women need to beware. And my prayer is for Scarlett Johansson, being truthful, that she comes out of what she's dealing with, because the man has already exposed himself to be a creep. This far in, the man should be completely in love with you. When I'm with the women, this is when you're on fire for each other. I mean, stuff hasn't set in yet. It should be like, I'm on fire. What are you doing trying to dog my wife out? I went to search. The man ain't on internet. He's nowhere speaking up because the Yost allows. He hung her out to dry already. I'm facing the truth. There's the Shaddai goddess, okay, that can represent all you women of superior seed. That's why I put y'all on a pedestal, okay? I don't hang you out to dry. I don't put you on the Yost, on the Joyce. I don't hang you out to dry. I put you on a pedestal on the top of the rune of Zeus. And this is little 24 karat gold, okay, gilded. That's what I do to women. So you women and Scarlett need to think, if the man can't exalt you like this, why are you with him? What the hell are you doing? Why are you giving your weakness and being weak and silly for a creep, who's someone who hangs you out to dry? Not just Scarlett, but all you women need to think about it, okay? I'm the man that gives a damn. I'm the man that shows you I care, and that I'm not scared. And even in my marriage and relationship, I always was chivalrous and stood by my wives, okay? It is what it is. But don't be weak for a creep and don't be silly for these men. And I'll say to Scarlett, my prayer for you, redeem yourself. God bless you. If you need me, I'm available. I swear to God, Scarlett, I have your back no matter what, and God bless you.